Now let's see how the course is structured. Let's see the curriculum. Okay, so as you can see, there are 10 modules in total, out of which the first 6 modules are basically around the explanation of DORA, and modules 7 to 10 are explaining you how to perform internal audit. So let's see very briefly how these first 6 modules look like. Introduction to DORA. As you can see, it presents you some basic concepts about DORA itself. Module 2, it goes into depth of how you actually govern, how you manage cybersecurity, also how you deal with risk management. In Module 3, it goes more into depth of how you organize these cybersecurity measures. As you can see here, you have network security, identity management, access control, these kind of things. In Module 4, you see an overview of how to handle incidents, vulnerabilities, and so on. In Module 5, there is this business continuity and resilience, including top-level policy, business impact analysis, backup, crisis management, threat-led penetration testing, and so on. Whereas in this last module that explains DORA is about how you handle third-party ICT risk. In other words, how you handle supply chain. Okay, and then you have these 4 modules about internal audit. So here you see an explanation of the differences between internal and external audit, what is the main purpose of internal audit. Then you will see some best practices and requirements from ISO standards, since DORA does not specify anything on how to perform internal audit. Criteria on how to select internal audit, what are the audit findings, what are non-conformities, observations, major and minor non-conformities. And then module 8 is around how to organize an audit, how to write the internal audit procedure, how to write this annual audit program, and how to write plans for each individual audit. And then in module 9, you learn about what are the main elements during the internal audit, mainly how to perform a document review, how to create an internal audit checklist, how to write a report, how to write these corrective action requests, and what is the follow-up. And finally, in the module 10, you learn about how to perform the main part of the audit. You start with these audit assumptions, techniques for finding evidence, how you sample the records, how you record all the evidence, what are the interviewing techniques, how you perform audits remotely, and how you audit integrated management systems if this financial organization is already compliant with some other standards.